The Grinch and the Table Smash. While filming How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim tried that magician's trick yank the tablecloth without disturbing a single dish. It actually worked. The plates stayed put. Then he looked at the camera, gave that wicked grin, and obliterated the table anyway. The crash wasn't in the script, but Ron Howard kept it. That explosion of chaos captured the Grinch's rage better than anything they'd written. Big jugs. Liar, liar. Remember the elevator scene? Carrey nervously blurts, "That's because you have big jugs," and then panics. None of that was on the page. The actress's stunned look completely real. Jim kept digging himself deeper, and the crew behind the camera was losing it. It's awkward, awful, and absolutely hilarious classic Carrey improvisation.
Everybody's been real nice.
Well, that's because you have big jugs.
We landed on the moon, Dumb and Dumber. While shooting inside a diner, Jim noticed a prop newspaper with a 1969 headline. Out of nowhere, he yelled, "No way! That's great! We landed on the moon!" Jeff Daniels burst out laughing because nobody saw it coming. That line wasn't in the script, just Jim being Jim, and now it's one of the most quoted in comedy history.
That's great!
We landed on the moon!
Dinner with me, I can't cancel that again. In The Grinch, when he flips through his schedule and mutters, "6:30 dinner with me, I can't cancel that again." It was totally spontaneous. That lonely, self-absorbed little moment wasn't written, but it said more about the Grinch than any speech ever could. The crew laughed so hard they ruined 2 takes before finally getting it right.
6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again.
The dogfight, the mask. Milo the dog refused to drop a frisbee. Instead of cutting, Jim wrestled him, shouting, "Give it up, you little thief." The crew was in tears. That whole exchange was real chaos, not choreography. And yes, they kept every second of it in the movie.
Hey, I don't know. No. Stop it.
Big gulps, huh? Outside a 7-Eleven during Dumb and Dumber, Jim spotted 2 random extras sipping big gulps. He walked up and said, "Big gulps, huh? All right, see you later." Those guys weren't actors. They just waved awkwardly because they had no clue what was happening. That one improvised line became a meme before memes even existed.
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
The bathroom beatdown. Liar, liar. Jim's courthouse bathroom fight scene might be the funniest physical improv ever. He was supposed to fake a few hits. Instead, he went full WWE, slamming his head on sinks, punching himself, screaming, "I'm kicking my own ass." The bruises were real, the laughter off camera uncontrollable. It's slapstick perfection and completely off script. Steve Carell's meltdown, Bruce Almighty. When Evan Baxter's newscast turns to nonsense, it wasn't all scripted. Jim stood behind the camera feeding random gibberish into Carell's earpiece. Ba da 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 da. Steve tried to keep his composure and failed spectacularly. That entire babbling breakdown is 2 comedy legends trying not to break each other. Good morning, and in case I don't see ya, that wholesome line from The Truman Show. Good morning, and in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wasn't in the script. Jim added it on set as a cheerful signature, and it became the film's emotional heartbeat. Simple, improv, timeless impact.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Kisses Daddy, me, myself, and Irene. As Hank says goodbye to his grown sons, Jim suddenly added, "Kisses Daddy, see you later." The awkward waves you see? Completely real. Everyone on set broke right after the cut. It's weird, sweet, and somehow wholesome in that unhinged Jim Carrey way.
Kisses. Daddy. See you later. Love ya.
The tribal sneeze, Ace Ventura 2. During a ritual scene, Jim sneezed directly in a tribe member's face. Total accident, total chaos. But the reactions, horror, disgust, confusion were so perfect that the director said, "Keep it." Even his germs are funny.
Man cave.
Robotnik's evil dance, Sonic the Hedgehog. That insane dance scene in the lab, lasers, headbanging, interpretive evil moves was pure Jim. He made it up between takes, and the crew just kept rolling. No choreography, no rehearsal. It became one of the movie's highlights and proof that Jim still had 1990s-era madness in him. The Austrian goat milk latte. Still in Sonic, when Robotnik offers his assistant a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk, that was Jim adding flavor literally. The actor opposite him bursts into laughter because he wasn't expecting it. Carrey's improvisation gave even the villain scenes weird warmth.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
What do I look like, an imbecile? Of course I want a latte.
I love the way you make them!
Count Olaf forgets his line, Lemony Snicket. At one point, Jim blanked, completely forgot what to say. Rather than break character, he turned it into a joke. Give me the line again quickly while it's fresh. It fit Count Olaf's theatrical ego perfectly. The cast cracked up, and the director refused to cut it.
How very, very awful.
Wait. Let me do that one more time. Give me the line again.
Quickly, while it's fresh in my mind.
The most annoying sound in the world. The screech from Dumb and Dumber wasn't in the script. Jim just unleashed it. Jeff Daniels' look of despair is 100% real, and the poor extra between them deserves an Oscar for surviving. That one shriek became one of comedy's most legendary improvs.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
The courtroom claw. When Fletcher pulls a goofy face in the mirror and says, "It's the claw," that was Carrey messing around between takes. It wasn't in the script, but it worked so well they left it. That tiny ad-lib made the character more human and more hilarious.
Coming, the claw!
Hello, Clarice, the cable guy. That creepy Silence of the Lambs impression wasn't written. Jim ad-libbed it mid-scene, and Matthew Broderick completely lost it. Fun fact, Hannibal Lecter never actually says, "Hello, Clarice," in the movie. Jim made a fake line even more famous than the real one.
Hello, Clarice. It's good to see you again.
Cuban Pete, The Mask. The Cuban Pete number was supposed to be 30 seconds. Jim turned it into a full musical dancing, shouting, "Chick chicky boom," and refusing to stop. Extras joined in. The crew filmed through tears of laughter, and history was made. That spontaneous performance turned a simple gag into an instant classic.
Cuban Pete, I'm the king of a rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
Somebody to Love, the cable guy. Jim's karaoke scene wasn't pre-recorded. He sang it live, full volume, thrashing like Freddie Mercury on espresso. The crowd's faces are pure disbelief they thought it would be a quick take. Instead, they got an unscripted concert. It's wild, cringy, and absolutely perfect.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love?
The mirror helmet, The Truman Show. When Truman draws a soap helmet on his mirror, that was Jim's idea. He did it mid-take to show Truman's imagination and longing for freedom. The director called it poetry through comedy. One quiet doodle turned into a metaphor for the entire film. Bumblebee Tuna, Ace Ventura 2. The tribe greeting Bumblebee Tuna came straight from Jim's brain. No one knew he'd say it, and the extras' confused faces are genuine. It became one of the franchise's most quoted lines, ridiculous, random, and somehow genius.
Hi there, nice to see you. Bumblebee Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna!
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. In the jungle scene, Jim forgot his line and started singing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Actor Ian McNeice almost broke but managed to stay in character. The absurd song fit the chaos so well that it made the final cut. Only Jim could forget his lines and improve the movie.
Oh, you, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And our pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang loves us too. Hi.
The desk crash. During a stunt, Jim was supposed to land neatly on a desk. He missed, slammed to the floor, grabbed a random paper and muttered, "Found it." The crew erupted. They kept it because no scripted version could top that recovery.
The pen is blue.
Otherwise, what's the point? Kick-Ass 2? As Colonel Stars and Stripes, Jim added the line, "I try to have fun. Otherwise, what's the point?" It wasn't written, but it summed up his character, a violent man with a weird moral compass. It gave the scene unexpected heart amid the chaos.
Try to have fun. Otherwise, what's the point?
The penguin slip. Mr. Popper's penguins? Real penguins equals real problems. During one take, a penguin slid into Jim's leg. Without missing a beat, he yelled, "Penalty on the flightless bird," and kept acting. The trainer was laughing off camera, and yes, they left it exactly as it was.
Word.
The symphony sabotage, Ace Ventura. In one scene, Ace walks through an orchestra pit and suddenly pulls a cellist's arm, creating a terrible note. Not scripted, just Jim causing chaos. The musician's horrified looks are genuine, and the director thought it was too perfect to cut. Even classical music wasn't safe from his improv. We got one! Yes, man. Chasing a suspect, Jim shouts, "We got one!" An unscripted Ghostbusters shout-out. The crew got the reference instantly and loved it. Even his ad-libs have Easter eggs.
In fact, I think you should go faster. That way if we crash, at least I'll die.
Finger guns, The Truman Show. Truman was supposed to quietly wave to his neighbors. Instead, Jim started firing finger guns, saluting like a game show host, and spinning on the spot. The extras broke instantly, laughing through takes. That random flourish made Truman feel truly alive.
Truman! Morning, Spencer! Hey, Pluto. Oh, no. Get down! He won't hurt you. Get down. Yeah, I know.
The condom gag, The Mask. When the mask pulls a condom out of his pocket and says, "Oops, wrong pocket," that was pure improvisation. The director hesitated to use it, then realized it was too outrageous to lose. The audience roared, proving once again the weirder Jim gets, the better it works.
Ow. Sorry, wrong pocket.
My lisp is gone. Jim was supposed to stay silent after being hit. Instead, he shouted, "My lisp is gone," and cracked up the whole set. It was a total accident that became one of the movie's biggest laughs. Only Jim could turn a flub into a finale.
My lisp is gone!
The laser dance pitch, Sonic. Jim didn't just improvise lines, he invented whole scenes. He pitched a laser dance to the Chemical Brothers' Galvanize. The studio built an entire set around his idea, timed the lights to his movements, and let him go wild. The result, one of the most replayed moments in the movie. Big night out, the cameo that wasn't. While visiting another film set, Jim accidentally wandered onto the office soundstage. Instead of freezing, he looked around and said, "I'm in the wrong universe again, aren't I?" The crew lost it. It never made the final cut, but it became a behind-the-scenes legend.
Then hit me with the salt shaker.
The final meltdown. In Me, Myself, and Irene, when Hank counts down to push the car off a cliff, Jim replaced a normal 1, 2, 3 with "Ready on 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Renee Zellweger's confusion is completely real. She had no idea what he was doing. The director loved it. The line stayed.
Ready? On 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.